Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next big debate this evening. It is on what is being termed the second wave of Me Too in the Indian film industry. 4 actors in a span of 3 days have made allegations of sexual harassment and abuse against top actors and office bearers of key film bodies in Kerala, forcing even resignations. This is coming days after the landmark Hema report that revealed the rot in the Malayalam film industry and spoke of a mafia of powerful men and the rampant sexual harassment of women, including actresses. In a latest, a woman actor has accused 4 top actors and producers of sexual assault, including actor turned 2-time CPIM MLA Mukesh. The woman actor has accused top male actors of forcefully holding, hugging, and kissing her without permission. She has also accused actors of assaulting her and threatening her in a hotel room. Listen in to what she said.
AMMA എനിക്ക് മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് അത്രയും പേർക്ക് ഞാൻ ബെഡ് ഷെയർ ചെയ്താലേ എനിക്ക് അമ്മ മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് എനിക്ക് തരുള്ളൂ എന്ന് അവർ പറഞ്ഞു. ആരാണ് അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞത്? അങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നത് മുകേഷ്. മുകേഷാണ് ആ ഒരു പരാമർശം നടത്തിയത്. അതെ അതെ. പലരും എനിക്ക് പല സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിൽ ഈ പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടായത് ഒറ്റയടിക്കല്ല.
Another artist, a casting director, has claimed workspace harassment by Mukesh. He repeatedly called her while she was in a hotel room, and in fact, she was even forced to change her room to be next to Mukesh's room. Mukesh has responded to the allegations and is saying this is all part of a political conspiracy.
കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലെന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇതിപ്പോഴല്ലെന്ന് 6 കൊല്ലം മുമ്പ് 2018 പറഞ്ഞപ്പം തന്നെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല. ഫോൺ വെച്ചു രാത്രിയിൽ പല പ്രാവശ്യം, ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം പോലും ഞാൻ എടുത്തില്ല. എടുക്കാനാണോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്ന് എങ്ങനെ അറിയും? അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ബാലിശമായിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ തന്നെ പോയതാണ്. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പോൾ എടുക്കുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ കാശ് മുടക്കി അവിടെ ചെന്നിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ വന്നിട്ട് പ്രൊവോക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പിന്നെ അവരെ കൊണ്ട് എന്തായാലും ഇതൊക്കെ ഈ രാഷ്ട്രീയമൊക്കെ നമുക്കറിയാം.
Now, over the weekend, 2 top office bearers from top cinema bodies were forced to quit amidst allegations of sexual abuse against them. First, it was actor Siddique, who had to quit the Association of Malayalam Movie Actors after a woman actor said that he physically and mentally abused her. Siddique has now filed a police complaint against the woman actor. Additionally, director Ranjith had to step down from the state-backed Kerala Chalachitra Academy after a Bengali actor accused him of groping her. Ranjith, though, resigned amidst protests against him. He has said he will take this up legally. But here's the question. Will his actions really leave a mark, or are they just an eyewash? Remember, just 6 years ago, some of the most powerful actors and directors in the Hindi film industry were named by multiple survivors in lurid tales of sexual misconduct and abuse of power. Where are they now? Let's take a look. Take Anna Patekar, who really started the wave of Me Too in Bollywood after he was accused by Tanushree Datta of harassment. Once booked for molestation under IPC, he's now been cleared of all charges. There is veteran actor Alok Nath, who had a harassment case hanging over his head over multiple women outing him. He too walked away unscathed as the case was closed after just a due to, again, quote-unquote, lack of evidence. Then there is filmmaker Ranjith, who was banned from directing by the Indian Film and Television Directors Association, only to have that ban lifted in less than a year. Music composer Anu Malik, who was ousted from the Indian Idol show amidst serious allegations of sexual misconduct, also saw the NCW case against him quietly closed within 1 year. And Vikas Behel, despite Phantom Films disbanding him under the weight of the scandal, he's gone on to helm 4 more films since 2018. Are these men way too powerful to be held accountable, or is justice simply slipping away? Further proof, just listen in to the responses that are coming in from Prithviraj Sukumar, a prolific actor in both Malayalam and Hindi cinema. And judge for yourself if his words provide support or serve as a warning to the women in the industry?
No, all of them need to be taken quite seriously. Absolutely. I mean, if allegations have been made, thorough investigations need to be followed up with. And if these investigations lead to the allegations being proven right, proven correct, there has to be exemplary punishment. On the other hand, if the allegations are false, then there will have to be exemplary punishments handed out on the other side of it. Either way, these allegations need to be treated with the utmost seriousness, and I truly hope that this is the beginning of a process that will clear up all the murk that there is in front of us in terms of doubts, inhibitions, how we work, and everything.
My guest this evening for a quick chat, Gargi Nandi Roy is a political analyst, Manvi Taneja is an actress, Jisha Surya is an independent journalist. Thank you all very much for joining us on the broadcast. Manvi Taneja, can I come to you first and ask you what you make of the testimonies that are coming out from women actors in the Malayalam industry? They are coming after the Hema committee report was made public. The report very clearly is saying that there's a all-male power group that has forced women in the industry, not just actresses, but even casting directors, into submitting into their wills and fancies. This is in a proper report now. But I want to ask you what is happening after that report has been made public of 4 more women coming out and putting out their testimonies.
See, I would like to say that there is no shortcut to success. One need to work hard. So, on the other hand, I would also like to say that on the report, further investigation needs to be done, because I was just listening what was shown on your channel that there's some investigation going on and the girl was asked to change the room, and the actor forced himself on that female to be there in the room. But I would also like to ask that how someone can enter your room without your permission. I'm an actor. If I'm having a room if I'm on set and there is a room assigned to me, no one can enter the room. You're not staying in a two-star or a 3-star hotel. You're staying in a good hotel. No one can enter the room. If someone's trying to force, you can obviously raise your voice. There's a phone which is kept there. You can dial the helpline. You can dial a reception. You can contact the director, your producer. But I would like to say that girls, they have big dreams. They come from small town. They have ambition. They try to do a shortcut. And like this, they come into limelight. I would like to say one thing. Producers, directors, I've been discussing about this since years with you. I do remember. A director, producer, they will not cast a girl, female or a male in a film wherein that person does justify the role, because the films are not made for 2-3 crores. They are in crores. So you will never risk your films. And it's very easy. It is no, you need not to visit anyone. You have production houses. They will just send you the script. You need to go through the script. You need to create a video and upload it and send it back.
Are you looking at the power dynamic?
No, see,
Manvi Taneja, I'm saying, are you even looking at the power dynamic in this situation? You're saying the girls try and take a shortcut. Honestly,
can be false. Yes, it can be false. See, it's been 7 years I'm struggling as an actor.
No, the charges can be false, but the charges can be true also.
No,
right?
Most of the time,
and there is a Hema committee report that studied these charges.
Most of the time,
and found that there is a powerful male lobby that pushes women into their whims and fancies, into doing whatever it is that takes their fancy.
I'll give you one example. Most of the time, it takes time. It is not very easy to come in the industry. Girls, small town, they have huge ambition that aaj aayi hu aur kal main raaton raat famous ho jao. No, it's not true. I can give you an example. If you see Pankaj Tripathi, he's a male. He has struggled almost 14 years. Nawazuddin Siddique. There's a series which is very popular these days. Panchayat 3. तो उसमें देखो कितने सारे actors हैं. If you see their past history, they've been struggling since ages. So nobody wants to struggle. They just want to get famous raton raat. So it is not that easy. If you want to get आपको famous होना है.
Jisha Surya, would you want to respond to that?
Very easy. कि किसी को फंसा दो and you get famous.
नहीं, तो this is.
Sorry.
No, why would anyone want to besmirch their reputation to get famous? Go ahead, Jisha.
So unfortunate that you're from an actress, because I think she has not seen the full picture. She doesn't understand the power play. She doesn't know the situation that these women landed. She doesn't know the story. She doesn't know the individual stories, and also the whole picture. I'm so I know it is so unfortunate to hear that from another woman that you're in the same profession. Some may have the privilege. Yes, some may have the privilege to send their videos and deny, this kind of advances, say and have the best accommodations and everything they want. Some may get everything on the silver platter, but not everyone are the same. Not everyone has the same story. If you listen to some of the revelations by these women, you have to hear in their voices. They had to stop this work, the dream of their life, just because some men had decided to, some men are serial predators. Some men are misusing the situation. And I totally agree with this actress. Sorry, I don't know, got her name, but take the example of a senior actress like Sreelekha Mitra. She's a Bengali actress, and she's a very senior actress. Having gone through her experience, she went there and heard the narration, and she was invited to a party after that, where the director and some of the crew were present. The director was actually trying to, test her whether he can go ahead with his sexual advances. And another woman, who's a junior artist, she said while she was changing, going to the set after changing her costumes, the man, a young superstar, grabbed from the behind and tried to forcefully kiss her. How can you blame these women? What should they do in such situations? After all these days, then finally there is a committee, consists of a retired High Court judge, has finally found that some of these allegations, most of these allegations are true. And they said that this is true, this is shocking. And initially the committee itself found that it is they had a disbelief, because that was the amount of complaints they received. And finally they understood that this is the reality. And finally, after they submitted the report, some of these women finally got some courage to say, yes, this happened to us. This revelation, some of these revelations are happening after decades. They remain silent for decades. They lost their job. They lost their only source of income. They lost their dream. And they finally got the courage to speak up. And unlike these people, the government is acting proactively and formed a special investigation team. And I understand today one of the junior artists said that... Okay. Sorry, you were speaking?
Yeah, you believe that one of the junior actors said what?
Yeah, said that the government yesterday constituted a special investigation team, and one of the junior artists said that the woman IPS officer who is part of this team had reached out to her to ask whether she is interested in filing a complaint, and only if she is interested they will go ahead with the complaint. So they are taking it with utmost sensitivity, and they would go ahead with the complaint only if they are ready to file a complaint. So each individual stories are different.
I understand what
such sensitivity.
I agree with you, and look at the power dynamic here. Before saying that girls want to, not work hard, they want to take a shortcut. Look at individual stories like the Hema committee report has, and many people are calling this landmark, and for the right reasons. Post which there are more women who feel empowered enough to come out and say their stories at the cost of repeating themselves. But Gargi Nandi Roy, what is happening in Kerala may be landmark, but the fact it's already happened in Bollywood, in the Hindi film industry, where women came out and narrated their tales of sexual harassment at the hands of powerful men. At the beginning of this show, I have listed those powerful men and I have told our viewers what exactly happened to the charges against them. All dropped due to lack of evidence. So, while one appreciates what is happening in the Malayalam film industry, my fear is this second wave of Me Too will end up exactly like wave 1, where no one will be punished by the end of it.
Yes, Shreya, am I audible, Shreya? Clearly audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are, Gargi. Go ahead.
I'm audible, right? Yeah. Shreya, you are right. Yeah, committees are formed. But how much result this will produce, that's a question you have asked. And rightfully so, because there is a mindset which is not only in the film industry, Shreya, it is prevalent everywhere. There are some men. There are power groups. There are men in industry, in corporate media also. You will agree there must be some men. And they feel that women must stay in line. Women must behave in a certain way. Women must not question. So all those things. And I'm very shocked by the first person's what she said. Yes, some women can. It is possible. There are some false accusations. I'm not saying that nobody will make a false accusation, but majority of the cases, it is right. And why? Because the mindset of the men, the misogyny and patriarchal thing that exists. Because if you see two men fighting, Shreya, two men fight, when they abuse each other, they will not talk about father and the brother. I'm talking on a very common level. They will bring the mother and the sister, not using the filthy abuses. So when that kind of mentality exists, and also there are some men who think they have a perception about actresses that maybe actresses are of loose morale, actresses are easily available. So that's why this kind of things happen. And Manvi was saying there are words like adjustment and compromise. In Bollywood also it exists. They say it very normally. They trivialize it and tell a newcomer. And is it wrong for a woman to be ambitious? No, it is not wrong. Okay, he may not go for a shortcut, but it is very right. If a man can be ambitious, a woman can be ambitious also. But she is given, there are agents in the periphery. There are words like adjustment kallo, compromise kallo, all, and they're given examples and all. So it is very shocking. And it exists everywhere. Let me tell you, it exists. Yeah, but it is upon the woman. She is not forced upon. Nobody pounces on. She has the right. She can walk out. There are actresses like Meoo. They walked out. You can walk out. You can just leave projects and all. That option is always there on the woman.
But the very fact that something like this is happening in your workplace, Gargi, you know what the problem is? It's not, the point is not whether someone is or not. But the very fact that you have to face this predatory behavior in your professional workspace and for it to be dismissed as girls try and take shortcuts is unfortunate. So what is happening in Kerala is landmark. More power to women there to come out and speak against their abusers. My worry is what happens 1 year down the line. Will we see someone getting punished, or will all cases that are coming up now be dropped within a year due to lack of evidence, as it has happened in Bollywood? We'll leave it there for a moment. Gargi Nandi, thank you very much for joining us. Manvi Taneja, thank you very much. And Jisha, thank you very much for joining us as well. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm slipping into a quick break on the show. There's more news on the other side. Do stay with us.